A woman predicts that she will win the lottery before it happens, record-setting jackpots, and a new $50 million win. These are the craziest new lottery winner stories from all around the world. If you are new to this channel, my name is Timothy Schultz. I actually am a lottery winner. In 1999, I won the Powerball jackpot in the USA before going back to college to study journalism, broadcast news, and launch this podcast. But now one of the things I am doing is meeting and interviewing other lottery winners and people who have overcome the odds in various ways in life. If you want to watch any of these interviews on this podcast, I will put a playlist to them right here. But there is a story out of the U.S. state of Maryland which is incredible. A woman just scored $50,000 thanks to her license plate numbers. She has been playing for a year and just scored big on the Pick 5 lottery game in the state of Maryland. Marquita Robinson scored $50,000 on a $1 straight bet and another $400 on a 50-cent box bet. She purchased her winning ticket at a liquor store, but what is especially interesting about this story is that she had predicted it for months to her husband. She was playing license plate numbers for a vehicle and told her husband this is going to happen repeatedly. After saying this repeatedly to her husband for months, it happened. And this reminds me, I have interviewed several people who predicted that they would win before it happened, even before I won back in the day. Many people know I had a dream about it. I told many people it was going to happen before it did, and then it happened. Some people think that's coincidence. A lot of people think that it's not, but every time this happens, it is fascinating. In fact, here's another interview with someone else this happened to that I will put right here. Let's switch to Boston, Massachusetts, where there was recently $2 million lottery tickets claimed within minutes of each other. There were two lottery tickets, both of them worth $1 million in prizes that were claimed on the same day, only minutes apart. Lawrence Troy of Mansfield and Jonathan Seward of Sheffield both hit it big for $1 million. They chose to receive their prize in the form of a lump sum of $650,000 before taxes. Congratulations to them. And then there was another lottery ticket that scored a massive $333,000 in Primm, California. They won on a Fantasy 5 prize on January 17th at the Primm Valley Lotto Store. Now this lottery store is especially interesting because it sits not too far from Las Vegas and not too far from Nevada, literally right over the border from Nevada to California. And in the state of Nevada, despite having Las Vegas and being one of the most renowned places in the world for gambling, it does not allow lotteries. So people from southern Nevada and other places come to this lottery store right over the border. There are literally lines around the store from people from Nevada wanting to play this lottery that is just literally over the border in California. And this ticket for $333,000 was just sold. But what about in Australia? Right now, as we speak, the Powerball lottery in Australia is the highest it has ever been in the history of the game. It is a whopping $200 million up for grabs in Australia. There is a lot of buzz about it. It's captured the imaginations of countless lottery players and people in Australia. A lot of people are talking about it. Now, whoever wins this lucky prize will get a call, a telephone call from the lottery office. Think about what that would feel like to just be notified via phone, perhaps a few minutes after you've won even, that you have just hit it big, the largest Powerball jackpot in the history of the country. It's estimated that 50% of Australian adults are expected to play. Wow! And if you are in Australia watching this video, comment below and let us know your thoughts on this massive jackpot. Now let's switch over to Canada, where a woman just scored $50 million from Lotto Max. A 34-year-old woman named Nancy claimed the massive prize with her family. She purchased the ticket with her mother in December of 2023, right before Christmas. They reportedly checked the numbers online and saw that all of them matched. This 34-year-old woman reportedly fell to her knees screaming in joy. And it can be so exhilarating. The level of adrenaline, the level of exhilaration. It is so surreal to win a major lottery jackpot. And that is one of the things that I ask every single lottery winner that I meet and interview on this channel, and people that have come across sudden wealth or won major prizes. What was it like the moment you found out that you won? And for a lot of people, it is crazy. That is an understatement, because it can feel like being struck by lightning, because your life can be turned on its head in an instant. And for Nancy and her family in Quebec, Canada, they have just scored a tax-free $50 million prize, with she and her mother immediately quitting their jobs together, saying, and I quote, "Bye-bye, boss." Wow, imagine that. I actually recently interviewed someone else that won $50 million from Lotto Max in Canada, Randy Rush. That interview is right here, but it is incredible how that type of win can be extremely life-changing. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about these lottery winners' stories, and what will you do if and when you win? Because anything and everything is possible. Never spend more than you can afford. Play responsibly, but remember, you do have a chance if you play. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos like this one and podcast interviews are released on this channel. As always, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support.